Hi guys, I hope you're all well and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about how everything in your life is a mirror and everything that you expect you receive. So that can be good and that can be bad as well, because let's talk about the good first, because you've got to start on a good note. So with the good, so say if you believe you can achieve something, say if you really desire it and you can feel it and you know it's going to come and you know that this is your life's path and you know this is your purpose and you know you have a knowing and a feeling of like, this is already done, I know I'm going to achieve this, or this is my perfect partner, we are vibing, we are so connected, that's going to work out because you have that great energy where it's just like a knowing and you are just in that right, you are on that wavelength and that energy vibration where the good stuff's going to keep on flowing. However, if you're in a negative mindset, you are going to get more of the same things happen. So say if you're kind of like having a bit of a downtime and something's happened and you go, this always happens to me, it's going to keep happening because you believe that is in your subconscious, and that is the self-limiting belief that you have, that this stuff always happens to me. Why does it always happen to me? Because you're expecting it, so it then mirrors it back to you. So if you think, say for example, let's talk about relationships. So say if you keep getting into relationships where they only last a few months, and you meet someone else, and you're like, I've got a feeling that in a few months this is going to end. It's going to end because you are attracting that person on that vibration, because you're still in that vibration yourself. So you're going to be like attracting the wrong kind of people to you, because you are going to be attracting the ones that only would stay in a relationship for a certain amount of time, because they're not ready, they're not in the right place in their own lives, like nothing is matching up. So you're going to attract that to you. But if you are on like a level of knowing and a frequency of knowing that good's going to happen, more good will happen, because life is a mirror. So this can also work with career. It works with everything in your life. So say a career, if you believe something is too big of a goal, it will be too big of a goal and there will be roadblocks in the way and you will not see a way around those roadblocks. However, there's a way around everything. So there's two people, okay? So one person has this dream and this goal in mind and they know that they can achieve it, even if it seems so big. And there's another person, same dream, same goal, but they're a bit, who do you think is going to achieve it? Obviously, the person who has the self-belief. So if you have, look at my hand, I'm driving a car. So say if you have self-limiting beliefs, too many for that career or that success, it's not going to happen, because once you come to that roadblock and something seems too hard, you're not going to veer around it. You're just going to go, stop, okay, I can't do this. This is too much, and this is, I know, a sign from the universe that I shouldn't be doing it. However, if you're the person that knows that this is what you want for your life, you know it's the right path that you're on, you know it's your calling, you will find a way around it, and you will go around the obstruction, and you will, even though it's a challenge, you will see it as a learning curve, and you'll be like, okay, so now I've achieved this and I've got around that, I can definitely achieve my dream because I've come across hardships within this and I've gone around them. There may be things where you could not succeed in it straight away, but that will also, if you're in the right mindset of these are all learning curves, these are all things you need to learn to get even more advanced in what you're doing, in your craft, in your desire, because you know you want it even more. But if you're the person who thinks, you would just stop. So you get what you get what you put out. So the energy you put out, like, I know I'm going to be a life coach, going to help so many people all over the world. I'm going to do talks all over the world. It's happening. I have no doubt about it. And you've got to get over that self-doubt feelings, because and feeling judged, and stop judging yourself, because sometimes we can think, oh, I feel silly saying that, like, what if it doesn't happen? Ooh, and you want to be a bit coy about it, but own it. Like, why can you not achieve those things? We can do whatever we desire. If we put our mind to it, and if we put our heart to it, and if we put our feelings to it, we will be on that vibration where we can achieve whatever we put out to achieve. But if you're a bit like, you're resisting, so, because you know when you feel like, oh, I'm not sure, I feel embarrassed or like not good enough or whatever. Say if you're talking to a friend and you say, I want to do this thing, but you're like, oh, but I don't really want to say it because you're putting resistance there. So you're putting like more in the way of you getting to that goal. So remember that, and just know that you can achieve whatever you want if you get on the same vibration as that thing. So start believing in yourself. Start saying positive affirmations in the mornings. Start doing meditations where you do manifestation meditation, guided meditations on YouTube. I do them a lot. I love them. Just take time to truly nurture and love yourself, because once you start doing that and knowing that you are perfect just as you are, that you start to actually achieve good things and you start to attract better things. And you know, the friendships, the relationships in your life will be better as well. Everything in your life will be better. And do you know what? The more you work on this stuff, the happier you will be. And you then attract more happiness and more good flows to you. And it's just honestly, once you start connecting with spirituality, law of attraction, self-love, life just literally becomes more magical. And you start to see beauty in everything. So even like if I'm looking out my window right now and you know, I can see the trees moving in the wind, and it's just like so as you heard, the dogs just started barking. I'm gonna go round that roadblock because they lost my flow a little bit, but it's fine, we can get back on it. So as I was saying, once you get into law of attraction, spirituality, meditation, self-love, and actually really truly do these things and put them into practice, so they're your life. They're not just like something you do now and again. You live it all the time because there's no reason not to. So much more good happens, and you know, you notice beauty in the little things in the world. But these seem like little things to us because we're just we are used to them and we just take things for granted. But you know, when you look outside, and I look out my window now, I can see like the leaves blowing in the wind, and it just makes you realize that nature is so beautiful. You know, there's most of the trees out there, to be honest, have no leaves, but there are some with. But the ones without, it's so, nature is so magical and so beautiful because although they have no leaves at the moment, they have a knowing that they're going to come back. They know that their leaves will be coming back to them again. It's not like oh, I don't know if they're going to come back. They know. They have a knowing. They have a trust in the universe. And that's what we need to start doing, is trusting in ourselves and trusting in the universe. Everything is divine timing, and your time will come once you start to open your heart and open your mind and just go with the flow. So I hope you found that interesting, guys. Let me know what you think and leave me some comments below. I love interacting with you, and I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. I just feel like I needed that time away to reflect on my life, and I just feel like everything's kind of divine timing, and I'm just coming back to where I'm supposed to be. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will speak to you soon.